Hello, Espe Gaming, VOD watching gaming. It is Greg time. Don't get used to this time slot, by the way. I've been off work a lot with the holidays, so I am going back on Monday. And I gotta lock in at work too, so might be some overtime. Regardless, plans for today. Tomorrow's MV on the server. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. There haven't been many talks for like if there's like a group like ribbon cutting or whatever you call it ceremony again. I assume there will be. But the good news is it's on a Friday, so I'll have a lot of time. Bad news is I'm not even close to ready yet. So some stuff we gotta upgrade. I want to get magic apiaries for all of my apiaries here. And then I need to get a lot more than just that. So that is 14 for now. And then I want to get 32 magic apiaries. Which that's quite a lot. Because we're going to need more apiaries for just passive production of materials to make the apiaries in the first place. And there's just many other things we also want to passively produce. Especially as we get up in the tiers a little bit. Like, for example, one thing that we really want to get going right now is gallium combs. Because we have the zinc bees for this. Also, zinc combs are nice, too. And then I also need hydrochloric acid. So I want salt bees really badly. So these guys are actually kind of OP, not going to lie. Unless they nerfed it in this version. Let me look. You get a lot of salt combs. Centrifuge. Yeah, that's an insane amount of salt. So just think about how much chlorine that is. Let's go to the electrolyzer. That's 6 chlorine per comb. That's wild. And that's guaranteed. Because the saltpeter is a percent chance. I guess lithium is nice too. I don't really have that much of a use for it. Phosphorus is always something that's really annoying for me to get. I wonder if there's like a phosphorus B. I'm sure that there is. Oh, that is so nice. It needs an HV centrifuge, but like that's when you want phosphorus. It was always such a pain for me because I just didn't do bees in my single player world. Yes, sir, 444. Hello, how's it going? Nice to see you back again. But yeah, what I want to do right now, I'm just gonna craft a bunch of apiaries. I want to start getting magic apiaries going. So 3 apparently already breeded all the bees that you need to get this stuff. So I'm gonna see if I could borrow. Maybe if he has a lot of like the wax and stuff, I could just take like a stack of each of them, and then we'll start doing the bees ourselves too, because we're gonna need a lot of these magic apiaries. And then I'm gonna have to work on getting all the different essentia ready for it, which is quite a lot. But we have good sources for most of it, so if I'm gonna need Sano, this is what I'm using for the Sano. I need to start doing this now because the mini red hearts are gonna take forever. And I also gotta finish my arcane alembics since I never finished them. Alright, let me set some stuff down. Because first off, I want to make... I also have to move these machines. These all have to get moved into this room, and I'm kind of procrastinating on that. But yeah, I want to make bee houses in this work table. But yeah, we'll just throw it all there for now. I also need a better way to organize the jars. I was thinking of doing it like alphabetically and making a little build around it for now. Because I guess we are like probably a couple months away from like Thaumic Energistics, to be real. It's usually just kind of hold off until Thaumic Energistics. It's probably not an option here. Yeah, they can't even be smelted down. They're too big. Let me do the mini red hearts then. Hopefully these are smeltable. Because otherwise I gotta come up with a new source for Sano then. Yeah, they're not smeltable either. Are you kidding me? Zinc has it. I think I've been getting rid of golden apples. Alright, I'll have to come up with something for that. Calorifer 3100. Hello. How's it going? Alright, I got distracted from what I was doing. Oh yeah, and one thing we can do in MV as well is wand augmentation, because we'll have access to energetic alloy. So I can upgrade my wand even more. Which I made a nice wand off camera yesterday. Before I went to bed, I kind of just grinded this out. But yeah, it takes 100 aspects to craft it. But the good news was that Tofu Corp had a wand that they got from a loot bag that has 100 capacity. So I just borrowed that and then refilled it when I was done and returned it. So let me skip some wand progression. But yeah, this thing has 67% cost. If I put my discount gear on, I'm down to 57. That's pretty good. I can make that a lot better too. I can get like an extra like 6%, I think, right now. And I didn't look at what I can unlock in MV either. So there's probably even more that I could get. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's fly over to Three's place. They're like nocturnal, by the way. Like, I think that Hekiva keeps typing in the group chat like ungodly hours in the morning. I think he's a couple hours behind me, anyways. But like, they're not on at the same time that I'm on ever. Well, Hekiva can be on when at night when I'm on. Have we entered MV yet? No, it's tomorrow. So right now I'm trying to get us ready. All right, where is the bees are over here? Let's see what Three's been up to. Bees. You built a whole lot of stuff to not put anything in it. So I don't know if he's producing this yet. Maybe I'll wait for more people to get on. But I'll prep everything else. What is he producing here? Doctoral. Handful of jelly babies. What is that? Oh, that's making the temporal combs. Okay. So yeah, this is what is making the phase pollen. 5.5% only. Okay, yeah, these are all his producers for these. Okay. So I know that they at least have these. I guess I can grab some of the drones. Oh, and does it need the dragon egg nearby to produce? That'd be wild if it does. All right, yeah, I'll wait for Three or Hecky to get on before I start processing that stuff to see what they want to do. But yeah, he does have it already. Rins, hello. Yeah, you caught my live. I was just saying, don't get used to this time slot though, because I've been off work a lot. This would probably be like my weekend time slot. What are you trying to say, Lucas? You are Luca Pacini's. I don't know what your name is. Luca. Are you talking about mending books? They're produced in the witch farm, which actually you just remind me I didn't make another filing cabinet because I didn't feel like doing it. But you load the books, and then you go to the crafting station, and you can find mending. I took them all out, or at least I should have. There's a couple more. Like, mending is super OP. I got my hoe of growth over here with mending and unbreaking. You can get it to like 1 durability, then fully repair it in like 2 seconds by doing basically nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna batch craft like a whole lot of apiaries right now. I don't know, we don't really need gold. Gold's kind of useless. Oh, of course I can't make that in that way. Whatever, I'll just craft them. I wanted to make the wooden casings with cheaper recipe, but it's fine. It's not like it's that expensive. Yeah, mending in 1. In 1.7 is crazy. Where'd the rest of my bolts go? I might need more wood. I cleared out the top. There used to be a big forest here. I made up of great wood, but yeah, I got rid of it because we're about to start building out. Ghost Gamer, hello, welcome back. Well, people are chilling out today. I took off work because I was just like, I don't know, I'm not going to work for just this Friday. It's so troll. I think I was getting free sticks from somewhere anyways. I didn't have to make those. I don't remember from what, but I'm pretty sure I am getting free sticks. Alright, 32 is a good place to start. What am I prepping? Right now, bee stuff. I want to get a lot of magic apiaries because we need magic apiaries to get our power situation fixed. I'm gonna have to prep out like all the oil processing stuff as well because we have a ton of oil that needs to be dealt with. But that will help us supply our base better. But yeah, essentially when we get the magic apiaries, which we can get right now, I just need to like make sure that everybody's on the same page with it. because 3 has been automatically producing all this random garbage that you need for it. But yeah, we'll be able to like 4 times our production of both of these combs, which means we're going to have like a passive, completely infinite source of oil and diesel. So the oil byproducts are going to become very important for us. And with an MV mixer, we can make fuel out of that as well. But yeah, I'll probably actually pump the oil somewhere. Maybe I'll make a big room over here. I don't know. I was thinking about pumping it upwards and making it up here, but I don't know if that would be the vibe. Because it kind of is situated down in the LV area. Maybe we could pump it up later on, because once we get distillation tower, I think that's HV. I need workstations, which require clean room. I don't have a cal. Yeah, they need a clean room, which needs HV motors. I need these frames. I have a lot of string somewhere. Maybe I was wrong. I think that's a witch farm. I can get string really easily now. This Hoa growth, I'm in love with it. I mean, I had bone meal before, but it's just so convenient because it's like slot consolidation. I don't need like 10 stacks of bone meal. Broken Cage, welcome back. Hello. Yeah, they do have like a lot of random stuff automated. This is actually like something that's extremely useful. I saw that they had like, oh, these don't stack, you're killing me. But I saw they had like every color of concrete automated. Just like, sure, go for it. I wonder if Soy is getting bored in LV this long. All right, we need to adjust what we're doing. Sticks don't need to be in there anymore. Yeah, this should be good enough to get me what I want. They do need to be in there. Yeah, these are actually like annoying as hell to craft. Okay. Early aspect stream today. True, TNT. Hello. Yeah, I'm off work today, so I'm gonna be able to stream earlier. And I'm gonna grind on the weekend too. Everybody like the streams? So true. Like, subscribe, hit that bell. Hit me with that membership. I saw that meme today where it was like the YouTube comments like, why was I born? And then the YouTuber responds to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And it's just really funny because it's like a musician that I know in some capacity was the one with that comment. Ew, you need seed oil in here. That's disgusting. Alright, well, I guess we're making seed oil. What do we have that's good for making seed oil? That looks bad. Aren't like peanuts good? Okay, yeah, we should have peanut somewhere. Let's go look at the farm. There it is. But yeah, where's the peanut crop? Okay, here it is. So I have an auto clicker installed right now, or open right now. You're gonna love this. Did that ban your message, Broken Cage? I saw peanuts are the go-to, and your message disappeared. Unless you deleted it. YouTube AI autofilter goes crazy. Pumpkin is easier? Alright, this looks pretty easy to me, though. Alright, now let's just make this go for a while with the fluid extractor. Fine, I'll be good. Are there more tanks like that? Okay. I will forget about this and come back to it in a little bit. Hi, Hekiba. How's it going? Damn, I wish I had that when I was cooking. Does it work on tree crops? It might. I don't know. I can test it. Do you have any trees over here? Yeah, they are. What do I want? Let's get some dragon fruit. Oh yeah, it does. I have an auto clicker set to click every millisecond, so that's kind of why it looks that insane. And then it has mending as well, so if I want to repair it, I just go stand by the witches for a second. I cooked and now the atmospheric quality of my neighborhood is substantially worse. What are you cooking, bro? You got like a whole smoker or something? Yeah, heck, but I'm gonna work on making everything for the magic apiaries that we need. Because we need a lot of stuff to get these. I want to make 32 of them. That's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna need more warded jars. Let's work on that while I wait for the seed oil. I love banging my head against the ceiling. I cannot wait till I get travel anchors, by the way. That's like the thing I'm most hyped for in MV. Alright, I also need to organize all this garbage, but that's not that important right now. The bronze accents look way better in modernity. I'm still on the fence about trying out the modernity stuff. Because I learned that there's a gray wood plank texture in the game that you could use to get this old texture back with the modernity stuff. So I might do that workaround. That's the only reason I'm not using modernity, because I love this texture right here specifically. It's my favorite block in the game. My second favorite block in the game is these abyssal blocks that I spam. Now deep slate tiles, they're up there too. This is like the aspect slop building style right here. Gray wood, abyssal, deep slate. I like these like purple kind of blocks I'm sprinkling around over here. Just kind of giving you guys some ideas, Hecuba, for what to do over there. Yeah, right now this is functional. First and foremost. Okay, this needs some promotion. You can just remove the Greatwood texture from the files. Wait, that's goated. Maybe I'll be doing that. Because I don't hate the modernity stuff. It's just a couple textures I disagree with. Oh, yeah, we have more filtered conveyors now, so I could fix all these. Let's do that right now. I'm using this chest right now, or barrel rather, to store like covers and stuff. Hecuba, it's gonna be, that chest is probably gonna be floating around, and it's hard to share this stuff because I want to share the like the covers and stuff like that. But what I usually do is have a bag full of that stuff. So I'm gonna try to move a chest around instead. It's like if when I log off, the chest will just be there and you can grab it if you want it. Is import right? I don't remember. We'll figure it out. I think import is the one that I want. Can I just throw one back in and see if it does it? Okay, yeah, import's correct. So now I don't have to, if I'm in a rush, I don't have to babysit that. Usually this is slow enough that it doesn't matter. This can be an LV conveyor. Also, I saw they're buffing conveyors, so that's pretty nice. Powder barrel, it is just planks, though. What are you talking about? Oh, then a texture, maybe. You've looked around the modernity files a lot. You know where it's stored and organized. I know how to do that. I could probably search through it. Oh yeah, Hecky, but did you get permission from 3 to borrow the combs and stuff that we needed? Because I found it over at his base for the Mapiary. I mean, I'm a long way from there right now, but just asking. Yes, okay. I will steal that then. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot of jars. Let us start cutting. I need to move some stuff around. I need to move these to their new location, but I don't know why I'm procrastinating, Sword. Let's move some of the stuff over. Also, I need to batch out a lot of circuits. I have video recordings to take any drones that you need. That's funny. I'm just gonna take the combs because I don't want to breed the drones right now. And I'll process the combs. Which I guess I should do that right now, actually, if I'm gonna be doing that. So I will need you. I kind of want. I'm just in a rush to get this working because I really want it to be working correctly. Once we get to MV, it'll be a lot better. I was saying that I need to build oil processing down in this room over here. So that will be one of the things that I do probably like super early in MV. Yeah, I'm gonna break this bending machine because I just need a hopper to go like that. Okay. Hecuba joining my Cloak of the Raven stopped working. Coincidence? I gotta relog. $12 p.m. Is that noon? Yeah, that's noon. You broke my cloak. I don't know what happened. The second that Hecuba logs on, Cloak of the Raven stops working. I'm so addicted to the Cloak of the Raven. I was looking for ways to disable the chat messages because they're killing me. It used to not do that, like back in my day. But now it does. I don't know what this problem is. I gotta charge this wand. But I'm like almost positive that even in like the previous version, the one that I played on for my single player world, did not spam the chat like that. I don't know if I could like maybe install a mod that filters my chat that blocks it. Because I mean, who's gonna say the word gliding enabled, gliding disabled? It's just tilting me though. I need a solution for it. And I'm not just complaining, I'm being solutions oriented about it. So if someone has a solution, I'm doing it right now. It's weird to see LV over this early. LV has been going for a little while, I guess. Most of the servers took a break around Christmas, so you gotta think it's been like at least a month. I don't actually, I should forget what day they went into it. But I feel like I've been around for a good while. I would have been done with it by now if I was solo grinding. When do we get powered spawners? I feel like this is H. Yeah, it's HV. Okay. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Is there anything trapped in the loop right now? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're getting a lot of stuff. Do I really need 16 vacuos? I mean, it's free. I can make more of it later. I don't care about fames right now. I don't care about arbor. Potentially is kind of nice. We'll keep that one. Alright, I want to get stuff burning because I want to multitask as best as I can. So we're going to need 10 jars of herba. What is the way I'm doing that? I'm preferring pure sources of things. I guess we could do saplings. It's not a terrible idea. We have a lot of oak saplings. So if it is... Make one Thaumcraft bench near witches, I'm begging. Oh, you mean a crafting bench? Yeah, that's kind of legit, actually. I need 5 stacks of saplings. Okay, that works out. And then we'll just get rid of the arbor because I don't think I care about it. Alright, and while that goes, I can plan the next thing. We're gonna need 800 examinus. I think we have a ton of necrotic bones. And if not, I could start this farm back up. So crazy seeing us Infer in the early game. I didn't get Thaumcraft right until ZPM. Thaumcraft is most useful in the early game. There's so much cool stuff you could do. Alright, this has a lot of stuff on it. It's kind of not cleaned. What is a better source for Examinus? Nothing really good, it looks like. This kind of sucks. I don't want to burn that. I mean, all that stuff is useful at some point. Honestly, the skulls are cleaner to burn than this. How many skulls? Okay, 6. We don't have a lot of those. I mean, I could move the Giga Spike over here. Actually, I think I have a lot of regular skeleton skulls somewhere. Let me go look. I could move the good spike over to this area, though. Because right now, I think the spike in there right now is educational, not looting. No, I dropped it by accident. Oh, where did it go? Okay, good, I grabbed it. So, I mean, how many am I gonna get? I need 800. I need a lot more than this. Well, we can put these to go. Let's make sure these will burn, that they're not too large. Because, yeah, Spiritus is nice to have as well. I think Corpus has a couple things I would use it for. Alright. That's fine. Okay. It's funny to see this team is falling behind now that I joined. We have a quad EBF and all. We don't have a quad EBF. It is a scam, actually. Our power supply can't do a quad EBF right now, so it looks like one, but it isn't. Don't tell anyone. But once we do have the oil processing sorted, we'll be able to run the quad EBF. Alright, now I gotta solve the Examinus problem still. It says online that the bone structures in the nether have a lot of it, so let's go take a look. The bone segment. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's these. Can I craft those? Kind of, not really. Oh, look at that. They're right here, too. How convenient. And they're insta-mine. Can I just see? I thought you could scan your face to scan everything in your inventory. Am I tripping with that? Alright, so small ones. Can I break these down? No. Whatever, we'll just collect them. There's magma blocks. I'll grab a couple. The duo EBF should be a quad EBF if it was up to me. But we just don't have the infrastructure right now for that. Alright, how much is all this? Probably not enough given the amount of it that I need. I need to start centrifuging the combs. I'll break a couple more. Oh, this is nice now. Now we're cooking. All right, now I gotta find my way back. Now we gotta get back. Looks like I dug a hole here before, most likely. I'll put a torch down so I see this next time. Where am I? Oh, I think the portal's actually down. Yep, and then I dug down this time too. Can't find your way, just dig a tunnel. All right, I don't really know. Okay, this is like super full. That's gonna give me 6 jars each for each stack of medium bone segments. So two of these is almost enough. And then I gotta make more arcane alembics. This goes in the stuff that's kind of useful but not chest. Okay, 6 more should be good. Get out of here. Let's see, do I need more V? Yeah, I need specifically Aqua for that. Alright, fine. I do have this. What's going on? I actually had enough. Oh, I'm messing up the jars, but it's okay. So, I guess I'll organize this. Let's do it right here. Arbor, I'm gonna drain it. There, we got a lot of bone blocks to go through, so we're just gonna put more jars and let it figure it out. I really do need a lot more jars. All right, it's fine. At some point, it will figure it all out. That's meant for batching. That insane kind of automation, like that gigantic batch, it is losing effectiveness. Where am I putting mortise? There. All right, I gotta go fill a diamond barrel of combs. Love my frame rate when I come to the Topacort portal. All right, so this is a 5.5% chance. I don't know, we'll just take a lot of each of them. Because, I mean, they're obviously infinite. I'll do 9 stacks. Oh, these ones are guaranteed, actually. I don't need that many. But better safe than sorry. These ones are giving me magic wax. Occult combs are also magic wax. Temporos phased pollen, okay. Unusual pollen comes from supernatural. Okay, that's a lot of drones. So these ones have amnesiac wax. What about soulful wax? Soul combs. Somewhere over there. What's the rates on these? Vinny72, hello. Finally caught a stream. That's awesome. Glad you could be here. So that's done. I need the pollen. Oh, was it in here? I just didn't see it. Yeah, I literally just looked past it. So I only need a stack of that. and then the magic wax. Right? Is that everything? Magic wax, amnesic, soulful, unusual pollen, phase pollen. Yeah, I think we got everything we need. That saved me hours and hours of grinding that I would have not enjoyed. Do you have any experience with crops? You're trying to breed and you're a complete noob. I know a little bit about crops. I did them quite a few times. Not like an expert at it, but the best thing to know when you're starting out with the crops is how to make it like completely safe. The only thing you need to know, you don't need like weed X or anything to stop weeds, unless you're going overboard with this with the crossbreeding for stats. Just make sure that you always have something on the crop sticks. If you let the crop sticks sit alone, that's how they grow weeds and they ruin your effort and they waste your time. All right, let's do these combs first. This is guaranteed magic wax. I guess I didn't need these. This is like almost guaranteed soul wax. Okay. And amnesic wax, we need the forgotten combs. What's the rate on this? It's pretty good. It's 50%. We'll do 2 stacks of that. Okay, I'm going to forget about this, and we'll come back in a little while, and we should have everything we need. Oh, the stream is low sound-wise? Well, let me look. I didn't check my levels. Yeah, it's a little bit lower than normal. Hold on, let me creep this up. Hello? I keep the Minecraft volume really low on purpose. Yeah, my gain is a bit lower. I'll give myself a couple dB. There we go. Yeah, I had it a bit... Oh, is that too loud now? I had it a bit lower than normal. I also think I'm just kind of quiet right now. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that. Minus 10. Or minus 15-ish. Alright, that should be good enough. You need the supernatural for the propolis. Yeah, they were the ones that made the pollen that mattered. But I grabbed the combs and I realized I didn't need them. Can I get like 2 more alembics? We do have more of these. Strange thing to have on hand. Okay, now we gotta babysit and unclog this. Yeah, it definitely needs unclogging. All right, we'll do the herba first. Mortis, I don't need that much of it. It's nice to have, but like not in that quantity that I'm making it in. Let me see, what infusions does Mortis use? Quite a lot. It's a lot of ethereal, those like fake ass recipes that are in here. Don't need a soul brazier anymore. Okay, yeah, it's actually not used like at all. There's 200 recipes of this ethereal familiar. They need to hide this from NEI. What was this thing? That was kind of interesting. Pickaxe of Distortion. I don't know what that does. I had gotten a tip from a friend that the pickaxes with like insane amounts of fortune work on small ores. So if you were to hypothetically get like a fortune 30,000 pickaxe, it would give you an insane amount of small ores. What about Corpus? This is used in golems, I think. No, it looks like not a lot of infusions. It's used for making your Kami armor. Yeah, not worth keeping like 10 million of, it seems. What about Spiritus? It's good for Iker. Which I guess I could make, like, whenever. Yeah, we'll save the Spiritus. Am I doing magic apiaries? Yes, that is the current project. Making 32 magic apiaries. Okay, these are all kind of messed up. I think it's looking for a spot to go with something, I think. That might be stuck. I don't know. We'll just throw some more jars in. If I have to start voiding jars to unclog it, I can. You really should only do... You should not mix and match to get a ton of aspects stuck in here. You kind of shouldn't have done that. Like, you should kind of do one item at a time. All right, how many jars of Examinus do I need? Are you schizo or is Minecraft sound delayed? Do I know about mana apiary booster? No, I don't. I need 12.5 jars. I'm gonna write this down in my spreadsheet real quick. Yeah, what's the mana boosting? Okay, jars that I need. Herba, Examinus, Lucrum, Ignis. This Sano is going to be a problem. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Precantatio. 640, 800, 1600, 2400. And divide all these by 64. $37 jars. Okay. Let's look this up. What's the apiary booster? Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's worth if this does what I think it does. There's also a V apiary booster. Do they stack? Because I would do both. This will be doable, actually, in MV. Yeah, I will bookmark those. Thank you. I did not know about that. Do you know how much of an increase it is? Any increase I'll take, but just curious if you know what it is. It's 10% in a 6-block radius. 10% is 10%. I feel like this is stuck. Or maybe I'm just impatient. No, it's not stuck. I think maybe it's messed up because there's too many one-offs. I'm not keeping Corpus. We're going to avoid all of the Corpus jars. I'm not keeping Mortis either. We're going to avoid those. And maybe it'll unclog it. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, we'll see if this fixes it. Alright, I'll come back in a bit. This needs some time to think. I gotta make more jars. Which actually, I think I should have set a bunch of them to go already. So I should come back to a surprise over here. Okay, a little bit of glass panes. We can do better than that. Get where I put the jars. All right, there. These are for wand augmentation. That's another thing I'm prepping for. These need energetic alloy, but I can increase my wand capacity by a lot. There's two of them I want to do. I forget which one this is. V channeling and charge buffering. Forget what the channeling does. Oh, I have it open still. Yeah, this lowers the V cost. It's an extra 10% reduction. Yeah, it was just very clogged up with a lot of garbage. I need 2 more jars of Examinus. Actually, 1 extra because I need 12.5 jars. Okay, so we're done with that now. Herba needs 10 jars. So I need to get 2 more jars full of it. Looks like I kind of messed up. I think the herba was splitting between a lot of jars. Let's see if I can make 1 full one out of what I have left. If I could find my files. Ooh, honey drops are kind of nice. They have Hermitatio. Yeah, I do kind of need a lot of jars. It's kind of troll to put them all in jars, not gonna lie. Is this what it's called? No, I don't think this is what I'm thinking of. What's this? Mirror jar. This is what I'm thinking of. How much do these hold? This I could actually make pretty easily. These hold 256, but I don't think you can move those around as easily. Yeah, I mean the design right now, these are actually pretty close to the infusion. It could grab from them. It's not, would it be horrible? All right, I think I'm just gonna throw a ton of diamonds in here next. Is this still doing something? No, everything's clean. We're good. All right, the next one is 1600 Lucrum. So diamonds have 4 each. 6.25 stacks. I have a lot of diamonds, so I don't care about wasting them like this. What does diamond dust have? Because I have more diamond dust than I have diamonds. This does 4, but it has extra stuff on it. Could use this. Okay, I'll be back to check on that in a little bit. Yeah, the extra stuff on diamond dust is nice. I want that for Didio. I don't mind that at all. Ignis. I have a lot of coal. We could probably just use coal for that. Because I think Potentia has a lot of uses too. I wouldn't mind making like a ton of Potentia. Yeah, this is probably like one of the most common infusion products. So that's going to be 800 coal. Fed to the machine. That is 12.5 stacks. I need to make room in my inventory. The dolly goes in here. Put that in there. This is my train of thought bag. I'll just put the stuff in here, I guess. More seeds. I'm not gonna throw them out. We'll just put them in here. That's how many coal we need. Oh, I could sort them with I like you're saying, Novus. You could sort them with golems. If I had more time, I would do that. I just want to rush to get this done so we can be ready for MV right now. This is an awesome pattern. I like these colors. I mean, like, I guess I should have made this train a lot longer. How useful is a lot of vitreous? I mean, you need a bit of it. It's good for the mirrors. I use it a lot for these crafts too. Oh, we'll hang on to it. I need a way to organize these jars. This is tough. Boy, the jars are filling quick. No, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, we could add a bit more diamonds into it. Alright, I'm gonna come back and look at this later. Yeah, I'll let that fill up for a bit. Alright. What is something else that I could do? Oh, I could check on the centrifuging. Nice, we're like halfway through, it looks like. Oh, the wax seals for linking jars need vitreous. Yeah, what are those called? I don't know how to do that yet. I'm just guessing seal. Not hyperlink blocked, bro. That's not it. So cursed. The spam send. Let's go jar. Is it? Oh, I had it when I was looking at the uses of the essence. I wasn't actually reading what it was. I was just kind of previewing what looked useful. Since we're waiting, maybe we'll check it out. %10. Oh, it's in the cauldron. There's way too many. These things are out back here. The jar binding seals. Here they are. This is what makes the wireless jars. Okay. I will remember that. All right, how am I going to approach the say no problem? Is the automatic Thaumcraft cauldron in this version? You mean the Thaumatorium? Yeah. We're just using I'm using the regular cauldron right now. Just because I could dump a ton of items in here that I don't care about, and then it doesn't create any taint. Rather than distilling stuff down, it's just kind of easier to work at scale like that. Now, I was looking something up, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, I want to look at the sources of Sano. Fresh milk. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah, I guess I can. I guess I can do that. Is there a better source that is not efficient? Milk powder. How do you make milk powder? The hell is a milkwort? Yeah, we can do this. Oh yeah, the yellow hearts tube. They have so much garbage on them though, but I guess I could just make more alembics to sort that out. When oh, this is so bad. That is, I guess it did have things that I want on here. Let me see if this could smelt. Is this stuck already? Yeah, it needs to be emptied out. I should make a wall to place this against as well. For over here. It'd be, actually, I would need a lot of walls. See, milk's gonna be annoying because I do need 2,400 of it. Like, if I do it a stack at a time. How many stacks is that? 37 and a half. Let's see how fast it is. Let's see how fast this goes. I have an evil plan to do this. Okay, where is my stuff? They convert soy milk to fresh milk. Doesn't look like it. No. But I know I'm gonna do this. I need water shards. Bunch of glass, and then what was the top of this? Avarice pearls. I guess I'll make 3 tanks then. How you doing? There it is, the glass panes that I love. It is going to be so nice when we have the power situation solved. You guys have no idea. My system of sorting these things is so terrible. All right. Oh, I need an upgrade for this, don't I? It's I forget what it's called. I think it's like bovine. Yeah, glyph of the bovine. I think I should have one of these. Yeah, I do have one. I want more though. Unless it's really fast. You know, let me just go see how fast it is. Alright, it's not very it's like it's okay. If I had more than one, I'd be happier. What's your problem? Yeah, it's not as fast as I thought it would be. Alright, we gotta use the mini hearts. I have to clean this again. Okay, I have enough of this now. We're gonna start avoiding this. For Ignis and Pregnantation combined blaze rods or powder could be a good idea. Yeah, they actually have a lot. We are not farming that right now, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, we have it. Ooh, and it has Instrumentum. That's a nice bonus. I need 1,600, so 10 stacks. And then it'll give me a lot of magic, but not enough. Oh, the mini red hearts are gonna give me magic as well. Okay, we're getting to the last couple jars, I think, right? I need 25 lucrum jars. So yeah, they're two split now. Some of them only have a little bit, but I think I overshot the amount that I needed, so it should be okay. So yeah, if I start like transplanting, I think it'll work out. Is everything empty? Yeah, we're actually done with the diamonds now. Yeah, let's see if we have enough. I don't like the uneven jars. I'm just gonna grab all of these. Then we're gonna go around and void everything. And if I need a little bit extra, I'll make it. I do need a little bit extra because I voided a jar by accident. Hold on, these 6 tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought these were 5 tall. Yeah, we have enough then. Yeah, 5 by 5, that's 25 right there. Okay, that one's done. Let's throw in blaze powder. This one's gonna be a lot. Let me catch up on chat. The blaze powder and the blaze rod and powder both have them, but the powder has instrumentum for some reason. I mean, I don't mind getting more instrumentum. Calculator's correct for XP beat over 4 stacks of blaze powder. Oh yeah, I think I might have been wrong with that. Because I did mental math, but I did not acknowledge that it was 6. Yeah, it's like 4 some stacks. So we'll add 8 extra to all of them. Then these can go back. All right, I think if I want the that's gonna be a problem though, isn't it? Yeah, earlier the yellow hearts were not smelting down. I assume because there was too much stuff on them. I wish that I would have held on to golden apples. Let's take a look at lazurite. If lazurite has it, then that might be something just like mass dump in that I don't care about. It has a lot of stuff on it though. Right, let's see what the dust and the crushed dust have on it. There's some say no in here. Wash it and see if it's still going to be annoying. Nope, that ruins it. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think we're going to use that. We do have zinc combs. Okay, I have an idea to maybe speed things up at the cows. We get a pump. Where am I going? Copper fluid pipe. I think I was making bronze plates earlier. I do have some. Ooh, Ice 2 fertilizer should have 2 Sano. That might be clutch. How am I making this? Or biotite dust. I've automated biotite before. How do you make that right now? Can centrifuge black granite dust. That takes a long time though. So that is a way to do it. I feel like there's better though. Darkwood. Darkwood and then send. Oh, it's MV though. No. I need it today. Not much calcite either. What is this? Chocolate bar. That's too hard to make. Ooh, obsidian dust. Hold on. Do you still have the alloy smelter recipe with this? Oh, they changed it. Okay, that's still not bad though. Yeah, we'll do this. Do I have any obsidian dust just to see what else it has on it? You have a little bit in here, I guess. It's a little bit annoying. You can make it from XP as well. I guess I do get a lot of XP from the witches. I don't have it automatically captured right now though. Let me see if adding more alembics lets me smelt the yellow hearts. This probably needs to be, yeah, it needs to be dealt with anyways. Yeah, I think the reason I didn't want to smelt because it has too much stuff on it. So if I just make this 6 tall, it might smelt it, and then I can just babysit it for a little bit to get what I need. Like try to make it so that one alembic, maybe like the alembic at the bottom has Sano or something, because there's just so much. Yeah, I think if I had more, oh, the alembics aren't the problem. It just has too many aspects for the furnace. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would do it or not if I did that. That's so annoying then. The Sano is so hard to get. Calcite I've automated before, but that was with the Darkwood as well. Well, you know what? This is a scrap box product. I bet you that 9 has like a ton of it. Let me go see if 9 is selling it. Yeah, he has like the giant recycling station. I'm lost in my own base. Where's my nether portal? I'm literally lost. Where am I? I think that... Oh yeah, there it is. This was not here before. Do you have calcium? Maybe we have a little bit. Let me see how much we have before I go run over there. Nothing over here. We're gonna have a lot, I'm pretty sure. Can electrolyze bone meal. It's not a bad recipe. I'm gonna see if there's calcite for sale, and if there is, maybe that might be the angle, to be honest. Maybe the red hearts work too. I could try those next. I forget if I tried those or not. Let's peruse. I am in need of 2,400 calcite. If not, I'll come up with a little automation and I'll make it myself. Okay. Ah, this is in the rarer one. That's too expensive. What else does he have in here? Obsidian dust is in here. What a setup. Alright, we'll have to be inventive and figure out a way to get what I want. Yeah, it's like literally everything from scrap boxes. Everybody's in Nether right now. I think the angle might be obsidian dust. Let's make a rock breaker. There's no way. I'm probably gonna need a lot more of these. Where did those go? I shift clicked them and they disappeared. You're trolling me. I have enough XP that XP levels drain might be easier at this point. That's gonna be slow. Because if to craft the XP buckets, I'm gonna need like I can do it manually to speed it up, but that's a lot of clicks. I'm gonna need like a RF, not an RF tools, like a Project Red crafter to do it for me. What I'm gonna do is make this thing and make me obsidian, and come back in 15 minutes to a barrel full of obsidian, and then I will grind that up. I need lava. I also need a lot of redstone. I don't know if we have a lot of redstone. That is one. Oh no, we do. I know where it is. It's in the witch farm. Okay, this inventory is a mess. Give me a moment. Alright, there, that's better. Stop. Stop making cobblestone. Okay, there. Now it's making obsidian. No, I've been trashing the health potions. I realized that too. But they would have been nice. Sorry, this will work. 'Cause I also need obsidian anyways. I would like to have that. Where's my wrench? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this can be, we can do 16 of these at a time. And then each of these is one Sano. It's not that much. It's just going to take some time to get the obsidian, but I have plenty of other stuff to do. All right, let's sort this out. Are we done yet? No, we still have quite a bit ways to go. Let's put these in there. I don't need the thirst tank on me anymore. I guess the hearts will go in there, sure. Don't need torches. I like to keep some blocks. The milk, we can supplement the Sano production with milk, maybe. Maybe making a milk farm was the way to go, high key. Just automate the milk. I could still do that. I could have that going at the same time. Where'd my jars go? So you put away, you put stuff away, and then when you need it, where is it? This is probably a little bit unhinged in general, what I'm doing right now. I don't need to do this in one giant batch, by the way. Also, I don't need 32 of these either, but I kind of want it. Ice cream is Sano and 6 Medallum? What? I love my metallic ice cream. Yum. No. We lost progress on the Ignis. I think I overshot it, though, just in case I misclick. Also, I do have some on the wall over here as well. I'll bring these over. This one needs a little bit more. All right, we'll see how this goes. It kind of, they all rolled like Instrumentum and Precantatio, but we'll see how it goes. I can move some of this around a little bit. It looks like the Ignis is kind of out of the system right now. We actually have a long way to go still. Maybe I should start doing some infusions. All right. Let's see how the milk production is going. Need a tank. I need like a big sign that goes to the storage area. Alright, we have to move. Okay. Can I not bucket out of here? I guess you can't use a bucket to get that out. I have one of these upstairs, actually. I did. I don't know where it went. Where did my one slot item go? The wrong milk with a thirsty tank. Too hot or cold? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh my god. The boots of the meteor just killed like half the cows. Oh no, there's a mob or something that did that. That wasn't the boot of the meteor. Damn. But there goes that plan. Okay. We are escaping from the tank. Okay. Get back in. Okay. Now, need to stop. That's crazy. Why does this have to be annoying? That's crazy. That the thirst tank just specifically does not work with this for some reason. Guess it is too overpowered. Dynamism tablets don't care for the cow cooldown. Where's my crowbar? I guess maybe I put it in the chest by accident. Well, that was almost a good idea. Heart glass, which is one pink dye, and one glass is also one say no. Hard glass, not pink glass. Oh, that's a bunch. That's a bit more annoying. Watermelon slime. Yeah, I don't think that's not efficient enough. I need to automate pink dye then, and I'm not doing that right now. It will just have to be the obsidian. Alright, let's see how we're doing here. We are looking for places to put fire. Because everything is filled with like one instrumentum. Okay. What's the ETA for MV? It is tomorrow. Did my stream title change? Yeah, it is the final day in LV. So it's about 24 hours from now, literally. It's like noon my time, which is Eastern. Is when the MV will start. How much does I need? 1,600. How many jars is that? 25. The same as Luck Room. Which means we're almost done, actually. I wonder how many jars I dropped like that. Okay, so I'm almost done with Blaze Powder. That's pretty much it. I'll let that sort itself out for a minute. We'll need more Precantatio and Sano. Let's see if I can save the potions for a short time. Okay, hopefully that didn't destroy my system by taking the whitelist out for a moment. Lups, hello, welcome back. A spider fell through. I haven't seen that ever. What's the goal today? 32 magic apiaries. There is a witch that really doesn't like to be in there right now. But yeah, I'm doing a little bit of prepping for the craft right now. I think it's that witch. It's just refusing to die. It is causing some problems. Oh, these are nice. 3 Sano, 2 Precantatio. Oh, those are good. We'll keep those. Potion of Rage. Okay, this witch is annoying me. That must be like a super infernal. I'm gonna go kill it. It only holds 64. Which I guess the chest doesn't hold much more than that. Alright, this is all situated now. Let's see what the damage is. Yeah, towards the end of the batch, the system can get a little bit confused. I just kind of void off the excess. It's not that big of a deal. I actually need a little bit more Ignis. Right? Or did I have this too much? Oh no, I have enough. This is a 6x5, not a 5x5. I say I already have enough. Okay. I need more jars. I used all my sheets. I brought like stacks and stacks of them over here. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of Precantatio and a lot of Sano. I don't have to do it all in one batch, but I would kind of like to. Bro will never make a base without abyssal stone pillars. You're so right. I did all that for 1 obsidian. That's what I'm talking about. I might as well use the lazurite dust too. Oh, we had more. This is going to be extremely annoying to do, actually. Because I have to babysit it to avoid everything that isn't Sano. Can you filter a void jar? You probably can, right? We can make some of them. I wonder if you could put a sticker on it. Let me see if it says it in the Thaumonomicon entry. They can't accept labels. Oh yeah, we're gonna filter everything to the garbage except for the Sano. Okay, I'm just gonna let that do its thing. We're just gonna ignore that for now, and I'll fix it later. I'm gonna need like 6 of these, which is fine. I need a lot of Ender Eye plates anyways. Okay, that'll take a while. Let's check on the progress of this. Did I get what I need? I think I need more phased pollen. Right? These are the ones. Okay, almost done there. I don't remember if I took the magic wax over here or not. Yeah, I already did. I need that other pollen. What is that called? Unusual pollen. Happy Teal, what is the project I'm working on? I'm going to make 32 magic apiaries right now. So we have a lot of bees with pretty good stats, but in the regular apiaries, they're like very weak. And the alvearies aren't really unlocked until HV. So I want apiary upgrades today, not in like a month or two. So I'm making the better apiaries. But yeah, it involves a bit of crafting, as you can see. Low key, these are gonna get thrown out. I am carrying a stack of wheat. We'll put that in there. I gotta make more rubber. That is a centrifuge, not the compressor. Actually, that still works. Yeah, we'll just do that. I have more sulfur. It might be the dirty dust somewhere. No, I know I have a lot of sulfur. All right, we'll check in on that in a little bit. I need you to make me plates. Slime farm is super useful for the rubber production. Am I out of glass panes again? Oh, no, I should have a lot of glass panes, actually. What did I want this for? Oh yeah, void jars. Somebody already made some. That's perfect. I should have all that. I know I have some spare vacuos. Where is it though? Maybe I used it all. Oh no, it was for this. And then aqua. I thought I had aqua, but maybe not. I do, yeah. It's just used for the other thing. I'll refill these later because these are going to be used in a couple days anyways. I need a jar in the middle. Blaze powder quicksilver. I'm out of hoppers. We could just throw a couple in the assembler real quick. I only need 2 saw weight. What we got here? Base is giving Deep Docks Silk Song vibes. True, true. That is Hecuba's inspiration, so. Wish I had the power for this right now. In the meantime, what is Tudaman used for? A lot of golem stuff? Oh yeah, the boots. We'll save a bunch of this. I think, like, I'll save like 2 jars of it. Metallum is nice to have. I don't know, this is not organized. What does per photo do? A little bit. I don't really want that. Atomic tools. I've never made those before. Terra Shatter is nice to have, actually, I think. This can be like a super hammer, if I remember. We'll keep a little bit of it. Alright, this is a mess. Volatus uses. Boots. Yeah, I feel like I read somewhere about people saying the Terra Shatter is underrated. I'll keep it in my back pocket. Okay, now we're just gonna wait. Actually, I can use Tenebrae. I'll grab my Sano. I'll start the Sano pile. It's like this whole row is gonna be like void jars. I need slime balls for this. We'll take the blue slime balls. It probably won't. I don't know if we have normal slime balls, but I think I could centrifuge these, right? Yeah, this should be... I only need a couple of these anyways, so we can just centrifuge a whole lot of these, and then I'll come back later and collect slime balls. Let me just see if I have them somewhere. Okay, that's good enough for now. Then you paper. Okay, so the thing that we are using to get the Sano, it's primarily obsidian dust. I mean, everything on here is somewhat useful, but like I don't need it right now, per se. So we're gonna avoid the rest of it. Metallum. I feel feel like Tenebrae is probably nice to have. Actually, I don't need, because I can get it from Abyssal Stone. Air and Metallum. I do kind of need air as well, but I just want to get the thing that I'm doing completed. Wait a minute, that's not right. Stop what you're doing. I mean, I don't want that either. Aspect library is good for labels. Oh, I have so much garbage in there right now. We need more void jars. I've been watching, but I'm understanding nothing. Sounds about Thaumcraft. I just need to unclog this system. I think the suction is low. Is there a way to increase it? It's about halfway between unlabeled and labeled jar. You know, I have a thing that can test suction. Okay, so I mean, those have higher suction. They should be drawing the stuff to them. It might be because the Essentia buffers are full, actually. Like, all the way down the line. Okay, let's just remove all the regular jars. Okay, this is overwhelming. So I have like, I don't know, just get in the jar. We gotta clean the whole thing out and start over again. Stop what we're doing. Stop, we're not doing this anymore. I don't care about the progress we've been making. We're gonna get rid of this. They might have fell down here. I gotta fix that hole. Yeah, they can't draw stuff because the buffers are full. Yeah, I think it was just too much of a mess. I need to clean everything out. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the Sano intact. Now this other garbage. Let's just throw a bunch of jars down and then we'll void them once just so I can clean out the system. Because it's gonna limit how many products I have to void anyways once I have the buffers cleaned out again. We'll expedite it further. So yeah, stuff travels around in a circle, looking for the correct place to go. And eventually it makes it. Okay. Alright, we should be all cleaned out now. So now I'm only going to be using obsidian dust. So I will just get rid of the products that don't matter here. Should void an unlabeled jar for a few times. It would clear the pipes. Yeah, that's also true. I could just threw in I just could have just threw an unlabeled jar and it would have done it. So yeah, Portfolio doesn't need to exist anymore. Okay, now we're in business. So Metallum, one air, Perdidio, and Tenebrae. Okay, now the rest of these should fill with just Sano, if I understand this correctly. No, oh my god, stop. Alright, let's see if it works. No, this needs higher suction or something. Oh, I didn't set up an air one. What am I doing? How did I miss that? Didio, Tenebrae. I have 2 Tenebrae jars. Alright, now it should work. So because it's traveling in this direction, it'll see these jars first. And now they'll get voided. Okay. Now we load this up with obsidian. Then eventually I'll have what I need. I still need more Precantatio as well, actually. So we can work on that while that goes. I can just get Greatwood for that. I think Greatwood might be the cleanest that I can get right now. Magic Wax is 2-1. Are the apiaries done? Not yet. Not yet. But we're being more efficient about it now. It's still going to take a while, though. The Sano is a big problem. I should honestly have something like running to make Sano all the time if I'm going to be doing this more often. Like an Obsidian to Sano pipeline. There is no byproduct I care about there. Greatwood leaves, maybe. Yeah, but I just have a lumber axe. I have a lumber axe and a hoe of growth. I'll just go crazy on it. Let's do that right now. I actually want a lot of wood anyways, so we can get like way more than any human being should get. Yeah, I'll just void the arbor. It's fine. Then I'll do something else while it smelts. Sano factory is quite slow. I need like a stack of jars of this stuff too. It's alright. Nice, that actually works. Okay, for some reason this didn't work. Oh boy. I think I might have been holding shift when I did that last one. Okay, that's a lot. Great wood leaves are just herba. Yeah, I figured something like that. I don't think those leaves would have anything. Why is it on fire? Alright, I can do a little bit more. I want to get a stack, a whole barrel full. There's a lot more logs down here. Okay, not bad. I don't want to put them in the compartment. There we go. I like when I have slowness and mining fatigue, my FOV is like the same as Hecuba's is normally. I don't want to tell him, but like, bro, you gotta raise that FOV. Okay, I guess these are going in the fryer. Yeah, okay. One reason why the lumber axe may not work sometimes is because of the way it determines what a valid tree is, failing the right check. I think I held shift, low-key. I think I held shift by accident. Sano Factory is working. I wonder if I calculated how much redstone I needed or if I just took a lot of it. I don't really know. Kind of too late to tell. All right, I'll see you in 2 hours when this is done. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will do... I need to get world accelerators if I'm doing this. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 64 times 8. 512. This will have to be roughly 5 high. Okay. There is a way to go for sure, but we'll make it. Right-click the lumber axe. Right-clicks item in the neighboring slot. Oh, true. I forgot about that. I could have just held a right-click. I mean, yeah, it's a minor efficiency if I'm speedrunning, yeah. In my current use case, I'm happy with what I did. All right. What is something else that I could do? I mean, everything's prepped out now. I guess I could start the crafts. Because they're going to take a while. How good are my buffers? I gotta upgrade these barrels, because these barrels all need void upgrades. They don't clog the system. That's kind of boring, though. Is this right? I don't remember this. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, I haven't started crafting them, which is going to take a while as well. I'm pretty sure to get void upgrades on them, I need to do 2 upgrades. All right, I will bookmark that. My pollen should be done, though. I still need more of it. Let me see. Yeah, the one I didn't grab enough of is the one that I need more of. Which makes sense. Any reason my barrels not drawers? The void upgrade for the drawers needs a higher tier. So I need an MV bender. Which I'll have pretty soon. So next tier I'll start making custom frame drawers instead of the Java barrels. Java barrels look nice, but the frame drawers really outpace it in terms of aesthetics, like very quickly. You can make it match the base. Alright, they're somewhere over here. We're gonna grow our own bees that do this at some point, but for today I'm in a bit of a rush, so we're borrowing from 3. No, wish you were right. I remember that message when you said I might not have had enough. Well, now we'll definitely have enough. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, yeah, we could start the apiary crafts because they're going to take a very long time. Oh, I didn't put this wax on. Of course I misclick. What are you not happy with? Infusion Interceptor help with infusion speed. Can I even make that? I guess I could actually. Doesn't this... I don't know how this works. I think I tried this in my last world, and I phased it out so quickly, I don't remember what it did. Okay, I have Amnesic Wax. Phased Pollen. Magic Wax. Unusual Pollen, and Sulfur Wax. That should be everything. Unless it doesn't like the hopper there, maybe. No, why are you mad at me? Guess let me make sure I have them all. And I didn't double up one by accident. No, that should be it. Usual, phased, magic, soulful, amnesic. Oh wait, these are bee houses, not apiaries. I forgot to craft them in the end. I forgot to finish the craft. That would explain it. Because yeah, I was making the seed oil. Yeah, I remember now. I love how particular everything is. Okay, we need oak slabs. How does this thing even work? I forget. I need an impregnated frame in there as well. Okay, does this thing enjoy hopper automation? Okay, it would take spruce slabs. I think I have a lot of. Never mind, I use them all. Oh, they're in here. Okay, it does like the hopper. What do you think I'm doing? These must be carpenter as well. That's horrible. That is such a long recipe. The way these take oak planks. Alright, whatever. 5 is good enough to start with. I'll start doing infusions. We'll come back and we should be in a better spot with those. Okay, have the honeycombs. Steel screws. We can make some more of those. Sano Factory's doing good. We need to refill an obsidian. Yeah. Actually making pretty good progress. Faster than I thought it would. I just gotta fill in this block and then we're done with that. That's symmetrical enough for me. Let's read about this while I wait. Where's my thumb on the phone? This guy needs to stop using the Spamton text style. It says tubes. Does it just attach automatically? Or do you need like an Essentia provider? You have to pump it in for that thing to work. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that in LV then. I don't know if the LV last minute infusion interceptor is the angle. I should pump fuel over here though. Let's see how this is doing. Yeah, it's not buffered up yet. I need these upgrades. These are all full. Yeah, we're getting there. It's way too slow. Definitely a good item. Like, it's a good idea for an item. I think it just kind of gets outclassed by the atomic energistics type automation. I did not want that to happen, and it did. Where did that go? Look at that. The petroleum comb production, 8.68 per hour. On these ones, it's 2.7. Okay. These might be worth world accelerating. I have to test that. I can make a different setup on the side and see what kind of fuel it uses versus what kind of fuel it produces. You can do it in creative real quick. All right. We have a long way to go, but we will get these crafts done. Thankfully, it's completely stable thanks to the cobblestone underneath there. I need Hecuba to come back online, because I reset my quest book so I could join his team, and he was on for a little bit. Let me see if we can hop on real quick. Oh, we're actually going to the obsidian pretty quick. I don't want to waste elementum. I'm sad they got rid of the obsidian 1 to 9 ingot recipe. Now it's 1 to 2. Okay, nothing got stuck that time. That's good. I guess I can work on the oil processing room. So yeah, it's probably gonna connect into the machine room. And it'll bring you like kind of back over to this area. Where'd my excavator go? I'm just losing everything today. You would prefer a multi-block that could function as an altar. Yes and no. I feel like a lot of multi-blocks, well, some of the newer ones aren't like this, but they're not like as unique as the infusion altar is. Like it asks you very weird questions to automate it. Whereas like most of the multi-blocks try to simplify it. I kind of like that The Thaumcraft is a bit weird. Makes you think differently. Mining Firestone is such an experience. They can figure it out. It's a fun time to mine that. This is probably enough room to do what I want. What's the sound in the background? That must be my thermostatic harness. It's making that like buzzy noise. It's kind of annoying actually now that you mention it. All right. I probably want a bigger room than this. We'll go out a little bit more. Okay, this feels a bit better. It just leaves this room for me to expand this setup into if I want. And in this square, the oil proc can go. Let's throw down a void jar with Arbor in it. What if I saved any of the Arbor? We're just gonna melt down a lot of logs. I'm not even gonna count. Because I think it's almost time for me to take a break from the game. Alright, we are loaded up. Let's wait for this to finish. I don't know, some people stream like 8 hours in a row. This is insane. My butt hurts after 3.5 hours. Nah, heck if I can get on. Do not pull me back into this. Heck if I just want to join your better questing team. Which we could probably do anytime, but I just want to get that done because I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, the automation for Botana makes you drop items. There's the open crate, I think it's called that. It's supposed to help with that. It's a good screenshot. What am I dragging? This slime farm has a hard time grabbing the items. A lot of people on. Dude, my cloak broke again. It broke again when Hecuba logged on. I can't use my Cloak of the Raven. That's 2 times in a row. What is that? What is that? Yeah, now it works again. That is really strange. Yeah, I don't think this will fill up. I'll probably be back on in a couple hours, but I don't know if Hecuba knows what Thaumcraft is all about. A dislocator inhibitor is a most for any farms. I forgot to disable the magnet for approaching them. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Yeah, I can get some of these soon. Can I pose for a thumbnail? Guy that does magic. Should do my own real quick. Ooh, the Precantatio train is working too. Alright, I gotta take a break. I need to go stretch my legs and stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna let this run. I might decorate Thaumcraft. That would be cool. Continue to block palette. Small tangerines. Do I have my shader settings available anywhere? I used to have my config file up somewhere. I forget where I put it. I need to make like a place to organize my downloads. But yeah, I can get that pretty soon. I can make a community post about it because I want to upload my single player world. I have it on my Google Drive. I just haven't put it public yet. The hopper keeps catching the apiaries, so I'm gonna lose it. All right. I will refresh the jars with empty jars. One of these wasn't full. Yeah, here it is. All right. And then we're gonna take a break. Yeah, I've been playing around mine for a while. Can't get them to seem just right. Yeah, I turned down a lot of the optional settings. Like, I don't like a ton of bloom, but I like the smooth lighting. I had to mess with it for a while to get it to how I wanted, because I don't want it too bright either. I think I kind of like minimized brightness settings in a lot of spots. I tweaked my shaders a lot. I think people like my vision, so... Yeah, I might be back on later tonight. I don't know. But for now, I'm done. I gotta go do some other things. I will catch you guys then. Have a good rest of the day.